You ever get shot for offering someone tea? Yeah. Welcome back to the slums, where kindness gets you bullets and logic took the last train out. Hello, Anime Rangers. So last time, Iron Rose put a bullet in our boy Zenos, and you'd think it was because she connected the dots. Figured out this random unlicensed healer is the reason gang wars in the slums suddenly stopped being a weekly blood sport. Nope. Turns out, she saw a well-dressed elf girl in the house and made the absolute Olympic leap to child trafficking operation. Because, of course, slum logic. Shoot first, ask 0 questions later. Thankfully, Zenos is overpowered in that this shouldn't be allowed kind of way. A bullet to the chest? That's a Tuesday. He tanks it without blinking. And Iron Rose? She just assumes he's some kind of defensive mage. Because clearly, you can't be a healer and a sorcerer. Not in this world where people still believe magic school specializations are mutually exclusive. Whatever helps her sleep at night. So they sit down for tea. Yes, after the gunshot. And Iron Rose is trying to dig out the name of this so-called mediator, responsible for keeping the peace. The catch? She's literally sipping tea across from him. Has no idea Zenos is the mediator. All she does is burn her tongue, annoy Lily, and embarrass herself trying to play spy in a room full of people who are leagues ahead of her. Lily, by the way, instantly jealous. She full-on parks herself on Zenos' lap like it's her designated seat and starts being flirty right in front of their uninvited guest. And honestly, it was adorable. Carmela, our resident ghost girl, didn't even pretend to be chill. She just sat back and laughed like it was the best drama she's seen since her own funeral. But Iron Rose, despite her reckless intro, has layers. She hates the slums, sure, but there's a reason. Her mother used to do charity work here. The good kind, not the noble, smiling for a painting kind. One day her mom never came back. Slums took her. And that trauma? It's still raw. So she's suspicious, hostile, and dead set on getting answers. She even decides to crash the clinic overnight. Because hey, the castle's too far, and apparently the bed in the middle of Zenos' potion lab doesn't scream clinic to her. She's tired, she's over it, and somehow convinces herself that this is just a cozy slum Airbnb. The next day, things get spicy again. Iron Rose returns to the clinic after her little investigation trip and finds Zofia, one of the slum gang bosses, just hanging out like it's casual Friday. At first, Iron Rose thinks she got lost. Yes, the gang leader got lost, in her own turf. Genius-level deduction. But Zofia's not here by accident. Zenos drops the bomb. He's the mediator. Still, Iron Rose doesn't buy it. In her mind, the healer can't be the same guy pulling strings behind slum peace talks. 2 magic schools, remember? World's most rigid MMO rules. And then Zofia does the unexpected. She straight up tells Iron Rose the truth. The one kidnapping all those children? A noble. Under royal protection. One of her own. And say what you will about Iron Rose. She might be dumber than a bag of bricks when it comes to reading a room. But she wants to be a hero. Deep down, she still believes in saving people. So she investigates, quietly, undercover, puts herself in real danger, and she notices something's off. Too many guards. Way too secure. So she does what every anime character does when they need a stealth mission. Excuses herself to the bathroom, finds a well, finds cages, finds out Zofia wasn't lying, and just as she's about to save the kids and maybe reclaim a piece of her mother's legacy, boom. Nobleman shows up, shoots her, severs her arm. She almost had it, so close to being the hero she wanted to be. Then Zenos and Zofia burst in, and the noble? He's got that classic, do you know who I am? Energy. Tries to shoot Zenos. Bad idea. The bullet might as well have bounced off a statue. Zenos doesn't flinch, he just walks up, disarms the guy, and pins a gun to his head. Now listen, I'm not a bad person, Anime Rangers. But I wanted him to pull the trigger. I wanted justice. But Zenos? He's not that guy. He knocks him out instead, leaves him alive. Then he turns around, walks over to Iron Rose, and regenerates her arm like it's just another patch job. She's stunned. Finally sees him for what he is. Not a mage, not a threat. Just a stupidly strong healer who saved her life. And when she asks why, Zenos shrugs, says, "You've got unpaid bills. You slept in my bed, remember? Don't die before paying." That's when Iron Rose smiles, for the first time in years. Not because everything's fixed, not because justice has been served, but because someone gave her the chance to be the hero she always wanted to be. This is the brilliant healer's new life in the shadows, and this episode hit different. Catch you in the next one, Anime Rangers.